What's going on, guys? All right, Adam Catterall'S in the building. We just did the presenter pod, which will be out on the channel very soon. I don't know which one's going to come first, but I had to get him here and ask him about his top 10 favourite boxers. Never easy. Never easy. And by the way, this isn't, everyone gets confused with this. This isn't like top 10 in terms of he had 7 belts. And no, it's just his favourite, right? So it's his list, not yours. Write your own list down. You ready? Okay.
Yeah, I like the way that you've just emphasised the word favourite.
Yeah, very important.
Because all of these are emotional picks. Right?
10 to 1.
Yeah, do you know something? I look at this list and I think to myself, these are people that I've bought tickets to go and see. None of these are active fighters right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, none of them are active fighters.
Okay.
All of these are people that I've bought tickets to go and see, whether it be with my dad, when we started our journey into the world of boxing, or as I've got older, right? Okay. So number 10.
Go ahead.
Anthony Crawler.
Oh, $1 million crawler.
Obviously, everybody knows his story, completely fell in love with that story. Anthony played a massive role at the start of my journey into covering boxing and interviewing fighters, because we're both living in the same town, in the same area. And when he won his world title, the Manchester Arena, I genuinely had a lump in my throat. Genuinely felt something like, he's bloody done it. I got proper choked up. So, number 10, Anthony Crawler.
I said to someone the other day, someone was interviewing me and they're like, who do you think's maximised everything they could have done in their career in terms of in the ring? And I always mention Crawley and Bellew. I'm like, I look at them both.
Have you seen my number 9?
I'm like, those two guys maximised. And I hate when I see fighters leave something on the shelf. Like, I feel like there could have been more. With Crawley, I feel like there couldn't have been anything more.
No.
What he done was what he done.
The first time I saw Anthony Crawler, right, was at Bolton Wanderers Stadium. He was fighting Mohammed Al-Hamidi. He got beat.
See?
Right? It was my mate told me, oh, come watch this lad from round our way. He's absolutely tremendous. Went to go and watch him. He got beat. And I'm thinking, then I watched him on TV against Gavin Rees. I thought, yes, right, now we're rock and rolling. He had a couple of knocks with Derry Matthews, and that was it. I was in love with him.
All right, go on, number 9.
Tony Bellew. And this
We're
is...
in blue for a reason, had you?
Well, this kind of coincides with the Fight Disciples thing, because Nick Pete is really good friends with Tony.
Yeah.
And my relationship with Tony is kind of through Nick, and the little journey that we went on up to the point of Goodison Park, being there that night, watching the joy that Nick had in and around Tony winning that particular belt that night, and just how accommodating and just something, how not what I expected Tony to be. Tony has the Bomber Bellew, right? He has this persona on television.
As a nutter.
When I didn't know him, and I thought, well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling your vibe, man. You meet Tony Bellew, and he's the nicest fella on the planet.
Couldn't agree more. I've obviously worked with him for 4 years. And we travel up and down, and I can't believe how nice he is. And I tell him as well the story that I wanted Haye to chin him. I was so much more a fan of David Haye than I was Tony Bellew, and I wish I could retract that, because I think Tony Bellew's just incredible. Again, I think overachieved, literally gave everything he could to boxing, and he's still doing so many good things outside the sport. All right, go on, number 8.
Number 8 is Joe Calzaghe. He would probably fall into the category as well as one of the best. But Joe Calzaghe fought Jeff Lacey, middle of the night in Manchester. There was a few of my family members with me on that particular occasion, mate. He was absolutely sensational. Absolutely sensational.
Yeah, incredible fight.
So Joe Calzaghe is my number 8.
Yep.
Number 7. It'd be interesting how you feel about this one. Because I don't know why I fell for him in and around this time. No, listen, he's a world champion.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good. And there was an argument that he might even have been the number 1 at the time in this particular division, but there was a lot of fights that he maybe should have had. Blah, 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 blah. He just took the wrong fight and it kind of derailed his career. Kell Brook.
Love him. I don't think he knows how much I love him. Yeah. Like, I've got this thing with Kell where I just feel like it could have been something.
If he doesn't take the Golovkin fight,
I'm telling you now, I think he beats. I always say I think he beats Errol Spence. I think he goes to America and he beats Keith Thurman and Danny. I think he kicks the arse of all of them. The fact I did like a look back of him and Golovkin, and for a couple of rounds he's having, and I'm like, the balls on this kid, no rehydration cap, I'm just going to go straight up and fight you, the guy that no one wants to fight.
Yeah.
I love Kell Brook. Love him.
Yeah.
Hope he doesn't have a bare knuckle knock anytime soon.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
6, his mate. I used to buy tickets quite a lot to go and watch Amir Khan.
Oh, that mate. I was like, wait,
yeah. I was there that night that he got knocked out.
Raiders Prescott.
Yeah. And obviously that was heartbreaking. But the atmosphere that the Amir Khan fans create is very, very unique. I love Amir. I've been lucky enough to interview him countless times, been around him. He's just such a beautiful, innocent soul, a little bit daft as a brush.
Yeah.
But when he was at it, when he was bang at it, he was sensational. And he does not get the love he deserves, does Amir Khan. You look at his resume and the people who look at, he got knocked out of this person, he got knocked out of this person, he's chinny, that, the other. Go look at all the world champions that fella beat.
Incredible.
On the road as well, man. He went to America and did it. So
I was in Dubai with him last week. I get my days wrong. Don't really know him that much. We did an event in Saudi. He was on stage with me and then we swapped numbers and I was like, I'm coming to Dubai with the missus. Like, oh, when you get there, call me. Everyone says that. Called him, was exact to his word. Yeah, took me to a restaurant, took me to a club, probably should not finish the rest. And it was an incredible night out. Amir's incredible. Honestly, nice. Again, another nice guy.
And he can fight.
And he can fight.
And he can fight, man. Number 5. He's going to love this. It's the Cobra.
Oh, Carl Froch.
Carl Froch, man. Do you know something? Post career, me and Carl have some good crack. I've been in his company on a couple of occasions, and he's a good, fun bloke. Obviously, he steps into our world now, doesn't he, by making content. And but as a fighter,
my God,
you were guaranteed entertainment. Guaranteed entertainment. Yeah. He'd use his face to defend himself and just have it. And Carl Froch, especially, I mean, he spent a long time on that circuit away from the bright lights, building himself up, and then he had maybe 5 or 6 at the end of his career where he was just like, Jesus, man, these are all wild. The last seconds of the Jermaine Taylor when he's chasing him down and he needs to stop him, and you're thinking, Frochie, man, what's going on here? And he pulls it off. Sensational.
In terms of people, I don't know the rest of your list, but in terms of UK fighters over the last 20 years, like, who has he fought? He must be number one. He's fought everyone. Like, I don't think he gets to respect either sometimes, Carl.
No. I mean, anybody that witnessed the Kessler fights, I mean, Kessler doesn't get the respect. Beating Kessler the way that he beat Kessler in the second fight, absolutely sensational. Beauty was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And he destroyed the fella.
Destroyed him.
Destroyed him. Yeah, Carl Froch is number 5. Plus, he's funny, isn't he? So mate, he's got tons of crazy. He's got tons of banter. So he's in there. Number 4, you mentioned him a little earlier on, mate. I loved this guy, the Haymaker.
Oh yeah,
I loved him.
Now you understand why I wanted Haye to chin Bellew.
Well, Bellew's going to hate that because Bellew's at 9 and Haymaker's at 4.
He's going to really hate that.
But Dave Haye, he just had the razzmatazz. I love razzmatazz.
He had everything.
The ring walk coming out to Ain't No Stopping Us Now, the shorts, the Union Jack shorts, and he just had it.
The look.
He just had it, man.
Yeah. Whatever it is,
he had it.
David Haye got. He still got it.
Yeah.
Still got it.
Mate.
With his 7 wives.
Dude's living on an island with a harem. You know what I mean? What a man.
Oh, honestly, dude.
And such a nice fella as well, you know.
Again, another nice one. And there was a time when boxing didn't have that superstar, over here anyway, and he just kind of filled that void. And if it wasn't for injuries and his body just falling apart, who do you think would have won between him and Tyson Fury when remember they were supposed to meet?
Yeah.
I always say that to people, like, who would have won that fight? Because Tyson wasn't Tyson, and Haye was kind of maybe on the slide a little bit. I always kind of have that debate in my head, who would have won that?
Haye was so fast.
So fast, so powerful.
So fast.
And you could crack Fury.
Yeah.
You could get hit.
Tyson Fury wasn't the Tyson Fury as he is that people know of him now.
Nope.
Listen, I'm sure Tyson Fury would argue, and he said, I'll figure it out, and he probably would. He probably would figure it out, but David Haye was rapid.
Yeah.
Number 3, Senior.
Eubank Senior.
You know it. You know it, man.
I can't wait. Okay, I know you're 2 and 1 then. Okay, this is going to be interesting because I'm going to ask you about a couple that are not on the list.
Yeah?
Senior. Yeah, I mean.
Come on, man.
Dude.
Simply the best. When that tune just kicked in, you knew it were on.
Yeah.
Here he comes down, giving it the old big and monocle in on some of the press walks and all that.
My age of, obviously we're around the same age, and just ITV boxing.
Yeah.
I just think of him.
Yeah.
I just think of Senior and those weird kind of lights and the fog of him coming through and then jumping the ropes. I was like, what? We've never seen anything like this in British boxing.
Superb.
I was like, this is just fantastic.
Plus, he went through the weights. He ended up at cruiser at one point, didn't he? You know what I mean? So, nothing but respect for Senior.
I know you're 2-1. I'm just interested in what order here.
Okay, well, I'm going to give this away then, aren't I now? So, number 2 is the late, great Ricky Hatton.
Yeah.
He is the guy that made me put my hand in my pocket, buy some tickets. I followed him like a football team. It was weird. Because I don't do that now with sport. I've never really associated boxing as a tribal thing. I just like go and watch it. Well, that's a good fight. I'll go and watch that. Whereas Ricky Hatton was, I'm watching Ricky Hatton. Let's go. Let's get at it. I was absolutely devastated when I didn't get a ticket for the Mayweather fight.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the bad omen because I got one for the Pacquiao fight. So I shouldn't have gone. But Ricky just what he was. When people say man of the people, he was the man of the people. He absolutely epitomised everything in and around that era of following the sport for me. And then, obviously, meeting him after his career, interviewing him on several occasions.
He's the definition.
He lived up to everything.
I'm about to say that. He was the, when they say don't meet your heroes. Well, he's kind of broken that. Because I met him as well, and I thought, you're just exactly the way people describe you.
Yeah.
Like exactly the way people, sometimes like, oh, is that because you have a connection with him, so he's that way towards you? Exactly that way.
I've got to thank Jamie Moore for that, because me and Jamie Moore were working on something and Ricky was cornering a fighter, and Jamie, who's really good friends, was really good friends with Ricky. He introduced me, and that softened everything. And then off the back of that, he's like, yeah, man, this is the geezer. And I've been up at his gym several occasions. It's just obviously devastating that he's no longer around, because just as a human, he could fight, man. But as a human, he was just top tier.
Yeah.
Top tier.
At number 1, I think...
Well, you know who my number 1 is, pal. I hung out with him this week, didn't I?
Yeah, see, lucky for you. I think your number 1 is... Honestly, I think 90% of people's number 1s. Yeah. I think he's just incredible. And he is...
The Prince, Naseem Haye.
Even look at my legs. He just, growing up watching Prince Naseem Haye, I just can't explain how.
Do you know, like, when Nas was doing his thing in the mid-90s up to, let's say, 2000-ish, right? So I'd have been 15, pumping through to 19, 20 years of age. He was doing all the things that I think every young adolescent lad wanted to do, and he wasn't too far away from our age. He was world champion at 21 years of age, right?
It's crazy, isn't it?
So he's up there, he's talking the way that he's talking. He's talking the way that I talk to my mates, but I'd never talk like that in front of my mum, or, you know what I mean? All that type of thing.
Crazy.
Right? He's doing it on national TV. He's telling you that he's going to knock this dude out in one round. He'd turn up and knock him out in one round. He said, I'll tell you what, pick a hand. Which one do you want? Which one do you want? And he was delivering every single time. Then you'd see him cross over into popular culture. So he'd be on TFI Friday with Chris Evans, or he'd be on Top of the Pops rapping. And you think, this is wild. And then Friday night, Saturday night, whatever, he'd be in a boxing ring doing his thing. He was, for me, the first superstar of boxing that I followed.
Yeah.
There was...
No.
You had Mike Tyson just before him,
okay,
right? 80s and 90s, right? But I'm talking about something that really resonated and I connected to. British, northern lad, working class, up against it, sticking it to the man. He's me. He's one of us, him. Look at him doing whatever he's doing. Naz was the guy. I
remember that Adidas advert where he flipped over the boat into America. And there was the guy with the dreadlocks who was kind of like the voice. He's here. You're too late. And he does the flip. And the Adidas kind of just cut it. And I remember thinking, oh my God. Yeah. Like we hadn't seen anything like this
gigantic,
before.
Mate.
I think I had a lump in my throat when he lost to Barrera. Yeah. And then I was thinking, okay, he's going to come back though. And then it was a shell of himself. And I was thinking, remember for years, maybe up until he was nearly 40, might be a comeback. And I'm thinking, he can get fit. Just get fit and lose weight. Like, please, one more, Naz, please. Never gave it to us. Which makes me almost feel like, enjoy the fighters now. Stop complaining sometimes.
Yeah.
Just enjoy them, because you just don't know when it's going to be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good list.
He was a moment in time, was Naz. And obviously the film's out. People are going to go back and watch YouTube things. I think we're really lucky being the age that we were at the time when he was doing what he was doing, because we would understand maybe the political landscape of Great Britain coming out of Thatcher into New Labour. Oasis is pumping. Nas is doing his thing. We all due respect. Blackburn Rovers were flying in the Premier League. All these things, just this big melting pot. It's just a tremendous feeling to be around. And obviously now, after career, when you meet him, and he is Nas, you think, yes, man.
Yeah. Now, you know what it is as well. And being around, and obviously your list, and even just some of the names on that list, all of the names on this, and some are not. We were around a bloody good era. Good era.
I've left people off this list. This really upsets me, right? Because
can't believe Nigel Benn didn't make your list. It's all right. That's all right. I mean, you can only find 10. Yeah. Can't believe the Dark Destroyer didn't make your list.
Mate, Carl Frampton didn't make my list.
Oh!
And that upsets me because I love Carl Frampton.
Carl.
I love Carl Frampton.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Look at you. It is what it is. Somebody will be on to me. They go, hey, did you know they didn't put you on the list?
Yeah. No, great list, honestly. And again, some of the names suggest how good that era that we've been following boxing has been. Hopefully, some of the kids fighting now in 10 years' time could be on that list as well.
Where's the personalities now, man? Where are they?
Whittaker?
Yeah, absolutely. He's got something about him, therefore.
There's even something about Moses, you know. There's this weird, stoic. I'm not trying to be what you want me to be. And I kind of like that a bit as well. I like the two different. I always mention those two because they're so different. Yeah, I think they've got personalities as well. That's it. That's it. The rest are trying to be what else they're trying to be. Adam, top man, appreciate it.